Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Kha'Zix with the new items. Basically, Eclipse is still very overpowered. Only 2,800 gold for 70 AD, 15 abilities. You can't beat that value. Even by going for something like a Youmuu's Rush, you get 10 less AD and you don't get the ability haste, you don't get the shield, and you don't get the max health damage. Eclipse, pound for pound, probably the strongest AD item in the game right now. So we are going to be pushing for Eclipse. After that, we're going to be pushing for Sundered Sky. Then we can look for, not even these items. These items are poop. Then we're going to want to get things like Black Cleaver and even Guardian Angel. Sundered Sky is insane synergy with Eclipse. They're both on a 6-second cooldown. Sundered Sky makes your first attack against enemy champion on a 6-second cooldown. Crit and heal you for a lot, which is kind of insane because Eclipse is also on a 6-second cooldown. So Eclipse plus Sundered Sky together give you a ridiculous surprise factor against enemies, and it's hard for them to kind of figure out how hard you are to kill. I've had massive success with these items on Kha'Zix and many other junglers just because that's how good Eclipse is right now. You would never really want to rush Sundered Sky on any jungler just because it doesn't speed up your clear. It only applies against enemy champions, not against monsters or minions. So as a jungler, it's something you have to keep in mind. Although laners can get away with rushing it, it works for them because they're constantly scrapping and trading. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and Eon over, auto Q. The second W cycle should kill the small ones. Generally speaking, you want to get rid of the small monsters in the camp so you can get your Q isolation damage. So here I waited a second, then I Q isolate. So even though I could have Q'd a half second sooner or a second sooner, might as well wait a second for my W. You could go 2 points in Q for a slightly faster clear, but if you end up getting invaded, not having your E sucks because then you can't escape or chase. We have Ignite. You could really go any summoner spell. You could go Flash Ghost. It doesn't have to be Ignite. I'll go ahead and pop Potion. I was going to full clear, finish for more around 320, 325, but this is fine too. Walking behind, try to get autos down. Ignite him early. Auto QW. Got red buff autos on him. Still have my dash. Q auto, down he goes. Every time we become unseen, our next auto attack slows enemy champions and also does bonus damage. So playing around bushes in ganks is great. Enemies should stay away from bushes when you gank them. Our Qs do outrange our autos, so that's why in a gank we try to apply our unseen threat auto attack first and then use our Q. Because if we Q first, we're having to stand still for both. So if we Q first, we'll probably not be able to get in range to auto. But if we auto first, we slow them, we're going to be in range. Ganking mid's harder, ganking top's harder because they added walls. Ganking bot's easier though because they kind of removed walls. So you do want to try to start topside path for bot. He needs to get his thing up. He's taking forever. Get it up, dude. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's just not doing it. We end up getting his flash. It doesn't cost us anything too crazy. I can stay. I have enough health. We can run Krugs or just go bot again. Red buff's healing us a lot when we're out of combats with champions and turrets. Getting 3.6 right now. It gets a lot higher per our champ level. This wave's coming to my teammates for sure. We can WE, still get the healing midair. Auto Q. Should have actually saved W if we're going to smite that one. Get the Q isolation. We'll kite this back. If you're going to smite the small one, you want to have W to kill the tiny ones after, so you can make sure you're still getting the sweet, sweet isolation bonus damage. They're way super far out of position. Going to Q in. I can't even see this dude. Where's he at? There he is. I didn't want him to flash out of the bush and get past me if I ran back into it, so that's why I was kind of covering off the... I was the safety. I was sitting there guarding the worst case scenario. We have 3 kills. Got to spend gold. It is going to be Eclipse. There's nothing wrong with Youmuu's. At the end of the day, if you're building an attack damage item on Kha'Zix's first item, it's going to at least be decent. But in terms of raw power optimization, you can't beat Eclipse. Pound for pound, fighting people, Eclipse is the strongest. Yeah, But if you're never going to be in a one-on-one situation and it's only just ganks early game, then sure, Youmuu's is probably going to outclass it a bit because it's more movement speed. That's fair to say. With this build, we don't even want Youmuu's. Assassin Kha'Zix isn't really that good right now. Tank items got a lot cheaper, although some of them aren't that good. They are pretty inexpensive. So if you're stacking a lot of lethality early on, the enemies have something like a Shen, then things can get tricky. We'll go ahead and walk them down, auto Q if we can. Auto Q W. We'll EQ in midair, down he goes. Your Q is really your only ability you can use in midair on Kha'Zix. You can't use your W in midair once you're launched. Or your R, but your Q you can. You can set up some wild mechanic plays. Double jump, fancy stuff. You don't need to. It's not going to hold you back from climbing. Just something you should be aware of. As before you impact, you might as well hit them with a Q if you're R jumping into them. On pretty much all my ganks, I've been saving my jump since I've been coming deep from behind. I'm able to save it as a gap closing last resort tool. In some ganks, if they're positioned more safely, you have to use your jump to get to them in the first place. Those are ganks I tend to avoid. If I have easier options, you might as well take the easier option. So for example, they're bot lane, they're under turret. Souls, I would have to use dash to get to him, obviously. Let's kill these small guys. And just drag him out. Your Q's hitting super hard. We hit level 6 pre 8-minute mark. That's good. Q evolution 99.99% of the time on Kha'Zix. Way lower cooldown, way more damage. Usually when you hit 6, you want to cheese down dragon. That's what I'm heading for right now. I don't have a buff up right now anyways. Alright, let's get it. Hold on to jump. I don't want to jump in and have someone standing there watching me and I don't have a way to get out. I don't have flash. Ooh, hey friend. Auto Q, R into him, auto W, down he goes. Won't reset, dang. It is what it is. Your R is a good auto reset. So for example, let's say you hit him with an auto Q or Q auto or just a Q. You can press R. By the time you come out of your R, your Q's back up again. You can wreck him with more damage. Plus your R is a speed up, so. Got it. You can gank bots so easy with this wall being removed. You can come up behind like it's nothing. They're kind of ready for it though. See where Shen's at. He can't fight us at all. Not really sure where he is. I think my smite's more finished than him, so I have a 900 smite versus his. Got it. We'll try going mid. This wall makes it harder to gank it as he pulls back. My top side's down. My red buff's up. I might as well path bot side. Jin's playing heavy for kill here. He's focused on getting a kill. He's behind. He's... all you can see is red right now. Or green. Launch that money, baby. Where is he? Oh, alright. Well played to him, I guess. I must be on a ward. Whatever. I'll go ahead and reset. It's awkward backing when red buff's up and my R's up, but there's nothing to gank right now. I mean, if I was on their Raptor, sure, hop over for this guy. That's ECLIPSE for boots. They're very AD heavy. Their scariest stuff is AD. And your best defense item on Kha'Zix is probably Ma. You don't. The closest thing to a good armored one is Guardian Angel, but it's not as good as Ma is. So I'd rather go plated. Plus everything in League does physical damage. The Barons, Dragons, Monster Camps, Minions, Turrets. The only exception is Gromp. To where it's not even really worth mentioning Gromp because who cares? Gromp's pretty irrelevant these days. So you plated overall quite a bit more useful to where if the enemies have an equal amount of physical damage and magic damage, a lot of times you end up going plated since everything else is also physical. What is this guy doing? Auto Q, W, auto. You saw that damage, right? He evaporated. We're going with it Q auto R. Auto Q, W. Dash away from that. Need to get away from the Shen. I'll play it close. I see my Yasuo's in there now. Again with the W, smite, Q auto. Auto Q. He's getting roasted. Q in midair, down he goes. Our isolation damage, it's so stupid, dude. Eclipse 70 attack damage on a 2800 gold item is... I can't remember the last time something like this has existed. And it does so much. It's not as if it's a simple stat check item. The passive on it, dude. The shield. 200, guys, 200 shield right now. That's close to like 15% of my health. So right now, I get roughly a 15% max health shield on a 6-second cooldown, plus it does 8% of their max health. That's just the passive. This item's nuts. Like, I hope they don't nerf it, but at the same time, they need to. I want to get him with the Q. Does this guy never have dash? He never seems like he wants to use it. Ah, I haven't really needed my Ignite much this game. Ghost would have been good. Flash would have been good. We'll dash away from that. Auto Q. Auto R. Auto Q. Auto R. WQ. He's a full item. Sure, I am played at advantage, but he's a level up. That was not close at all. Q isolation. They're doing nearly 500 a pop. That's a lot of damage. So much fun playing a character that doesn't suck. I was trying to make a Mumu work today and yesterday, trying some different builds, and dude, he just never felt good. Even when I was doing the right things and pulling off moves, it just never felt quite like this. That was a pretty fun one. Pretty fun. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because that one was so short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This time we have Ghost. That way we can prioritize bot lane a little bit better versus having Ignite more for an invade style. We have Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity with Last Stand, free boots, Cosmic, attack speed 80, and armor. We certainly could have gone for coup de grace. We certainly could have gone for Ignite, but this is the setup I want to run for this game. Ignite would have actually been really good against the Briar self-heal. I'm going to start on my blue. No leash needed. I'm going to path into bot. Ganking Xin would be good. Ganking their bot lane would be good. I think Mal's will be power pushing, so either way, we'll be set. First item rush, once again, is going to be Eclipse, right? Still doesn't recommend it. It's not a starred item for Kha'Zix, but it is his best pound for pound first item rush. After Eclipse, generally speaking, you have, I mean, so many options. I think Sunder Sky directly after Eclipse is fine. I think you could push for even like a Black Cleaver, a Shojin. I actually don't mind Sunder Sky second. It feels pretty decent as an item. I usually would go for it third, though. Third item is pretty safe on it. Let's try it second. Auto Q. I'm going to smite him for the level 2 here. With the Q. Auto W. Actually ended up canceling my auto there. Riven has Ignite, so there's not a whole lot Xin can do. He's going to have to utilize TP to get tempo. He can't just raw all in her. She can also cancel 2 autos with her CC versus him only being able to cancel potentially 1 auto from her. She has her stun and her knockup. Pull this out a bit. Let's get some hits on the small one so the next W will kill. Pull it out a bit. Auto Q. Get that sweet, sweet isolation damage. Even if you have to hold on to Q for a second, it's worth it because it's double damage when it's isolated. Not a whole lot going on mid right now. Pull together, hit it with W, kite it out until Q's up. Now that we have it where we want it, we can turn and fight. Nice. After red buff, we can look for gank. We have potentially something mid. Never mind. Aphelios can't really follow up on ganks. Who died? Their top and their Mals. I guess I could invade Briar. I'm fine with that. It's just kind of tricky to kill though. Theos is playing pretty slow. From there, auto QW. We get our flash. Yeah, he's not really committing for it at all. He's not using sums. We got her flash for our ghost though, so it's not really a bad trade. Bot lane scrapping it. We have something topside here. I want to use my W on this for the hill. Oof, never mind. It's got a low P. I don't think he actually saw me there. She has item advantage. I'll hold on to my dash for as long as I can. Auto QW. Got on with my jump. Not bad. I don't really want to steal her last hits necessarily. Thing is, she doesn't have TP, so if I don't help her push the wave here, I don't really know what she expects. She's out of health. I was gonna help her push, but you could tell she stopped to type. She didn't seem too happy. Now her wave's gonna hard push to Xin Zhao. He's gonna catch a Titan wave here. Auto into Q. Can come back top if Xin is dumb enough to try to freeze that. He might be. Looks like he warded right here. We can run all the way around. I won't have red buff, but still. Riven's ahead of him for now. Yeah, he's dumb enough to... He should have thinned it out and let it keep coming to him. That was a huge wave mistake he just made. A lot of risk in this, not much reward. In his mind, maybe he's like, oh, I warded, so it's fine. But it's not fine, my guy. I got red buff autos. Or had him. Get in the bush for unseen threat. Auto Q. I am dead from the Briar. Let's see if my teammates can pull this off. Briar got there at the worst possible time. Really, really bad time for us. Okay, let's get Caulfields. We'll grab this. Oracles, control. Go for Crux. Clear up. Never was able to gank my bot lane. There's too much action going on down here. They're killing everything. The main issue we'll have with their comp is Malzahar pressing R on us. Then I'll get RA charmed or way feared. So gotta watch out for that. Gonna smite this guy, auto Q, use the W once the small one sprout, and the medium one died. We got something bot side. My support died. The enemies are likely to play up for a little bit. I have more gold spent, I think, with the Caulfield's longsword. You can't really count the jungle item because jungle item doesn't do anything at this stage of the game. So we go for Wei. You're squishy. Auto Q. We need to get in the bush. He warded the bush. That's smart of him. Q auto. I'll ghost with him. I wanted to get back in the bush, but he kind of stopped moving towards it. So that way I could get my unseen threat again. Damage in a slow. Ghost is so broken. Because I basically would have needed flash there to do the same thing, but Ghost is a much shorter cooldown. It's whatever. I'll just take Raptors. This way I can hit a stable level 6 instead of just chasing kills too much. And it's also linear. It's going into my wolves, into my blue. Nice. Yeah, wolves blue should give me 6. I'll be hitting it roughly pre 8-minute mark, which is good enough. Auto Q. Next W should kill. Pull it out. Let the burn from our jungle friend finish off the small one. I wonder how good she is at taking Void Bug. She does have AoE damage. I'll have to pull them together. Void Bugs seem to do a lot more damage now. They upped it. About 300. Alright, we'll go Q Evolution. Xin Zhao has a life still. Don't know about that one. Lifesteal Rush is almost never a good option as a laner. It's attached to an item that's very weak overall. Yeah, I'm not really seeing an angle here. We want to be path towards dragon at 6. Gives us a good cheese option. You can buy Eclipse. I guess it's not the end of the world. We're still getting a high value reset here. We'll push red buff, float on dragon. we'll see what we want to do from there. Have a potential red buff invade. Or blue buff invade from my red buff. This is super dangerous what she's doing. Briar's hard to get away from. She's putting herself in a bad spot there. Let's see what's up. Oh, they're low. Mal's no R. I assume he's no flash as well. We'll see. I don't remember him using it earlier. 1, 2, 3. Let him come up. Oh, he's just dead. I'll walk him down. Auto Q, W. Look at my shield, bro. He hit me with an ability. Oof. Jump away from that. Get with the WQ auto. I forgot she could see me when I go invisible there, so my R wasn't that useful, but she needed to cancel her R. Unless she's turbo fed, she can't just straight up end up diving you underneath the turret. It doesn't work. With my R evolution, we can comfortably do this. With that being said, I have my E to escape if need be, if somebody shows up. Kha'Zix is probably the fastest dragon soloist once he's level 6 with Q evolution. Pretty sure. We get our Q on a 45% shorter cooldown, and the isolation damage right now is 426, 9 minutes into the game. Best smite ever right there. Ari, no R. She has 1 left. I have fast free boots. She has slow normal boots. So I'm going to be quite a bit faster. Auto QW. Wait, she really still had... Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I think I'm dead. That sucks. She still had flash. Wei was never close to ever winning that interaction. Unfortunate. Let's go for... Yeah, Briarstone, her charm. I can't interact with the Malzahar. Suppression is the thing, so I don't really want to go for Merc Treads. I could always end up going for Ma. Briar's in are going to be focusing me, so I think Plated's best. Everything that's physical damage anyways. Dragons, Barons, Monsters, Minions, Turrets. Vayne's very fed, but she's not much CS. Riven's kill fed, but not much CS. If I hug this wall, this Scuttle can't see. This guy just doesn't exist. He doesn't play past the midpoint of the lane anymore. He needs to go in. I use my R to get to her. Auto QW R. Auto Q auto. Oh, what do you know? He saved his abilities to steal the kill, not to actually help. Imagine that. That's the strangest thing as a jungler, is when your teammate does literally nothing other than save an ability to steal it. It's great. That way we both get to waste our ultimates when I could have easily finished the kill on my own. It's the best of both worlds. Now neither one of us has ult. Alright. Malzahar is kind of low, no R now. This is perfect. This is a double kill. He rushed Malignance for R spam. Smite. Autumn down into Q. Easy double. Nice setup from my bot lane. Don't know if this is where I guess we're about to find out. Wei and Malzahar aren't really staggered at all. Auto QW with the E auto Q. Yep. That was not close at all. Huge power difference there. Huge power delta. Ari is on me. Their bot lane's potentially rotating. Oh, there she is. She should have ultimate and she's a full item. I don't like it when I'm the one taking the damage because I want to have health to move around the map. It's just when I walk here, he's not there. Like he just doesn't react. I don't know. He doesn't commit to where he goes in for the snare or anything. I know her teammates here. I'm on Ghost, so it's whatever. It is what it is. I knew Briar was going to be in the general area because their bot side jungle's gone. She had been respawned for 10 seconds or so. I couldn't stay for that interaction. not make sense to do so. Way's not willing to trade his HP to get Ahri low for the gank. He's only willing for me to trade my HP to get her low for her to escape so he can kill still. So what laners have to realize is if you're not willing to trade, it makes it hard for your jungler to do anything. I guess that's not Way, that's Aphelios. Looks like the same character though. Same vibe, same energy. They both look like they could just be a skin for each other. Auto QW. Smiter, try to get her kind of out of this area. She went for Volcanic Sword. I don't think that item's necessarily great. I haven't seen anything crazy out of it. But it's really hard to balance lethality items because when they're too strong, there's no counterplay. When they're weak, they're just so worthless. Not sure where R is at. I am full health though. I have dash. I have my R speed up. Briar can see me when I'm invisible though, so that's a bit problematic. Go an E on her, get her with the Q. Juked. I wasn't going to steal that cannon. I only turned in for that last auto because I could tell he wasn't going to for some reason. I don't know if he's looking on the minimap or what. But it was obvious he wasn't going to auto it. Didn't want it to go to waste. She's kind of low. Fresh ward right here. Enemy bot lane's missing. Oh, jeez. They took drag. Malzahar, what is this guy doing? Whatever. I'll go for my red buff here. They might be coming over here too. I gotta hold on to my dash. Yep. That's pretty frustrating. I think Briar's here. I don't know what's going on. No one's reacting. They're just, I don't know what they're doing, bro. No one's listening to my pings, though, that's for sure. Are they both still chasing? Ah, you're dead, you goose. Auto QW, auto. Eclipse shield OP. Eclipse shield saved me so hard there. And that's it. I literally can't get Kha'Zix games to last. There was one where I spanked Pantsar Dragon, but I didn't have it recorded. So that's going to have to do, guys. Just rush Eclipse. If you enjoyed this Kha'Zix video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingSticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.